all sparkly. We walking again, or? Yep, we're walking again. Can I run? I can run! I'm coming in! Yeah! No, I want to run. Let me run. Oh, light jog's okay.
Yes. Come.
That's what she said.
Here. At last. You know our story now. Of how we tried. Of how we failed. All our hopes extinguished. Save one. Your touch. A spark. A spark to save the world.
Wait! Do not touch the pedestal.
Minerva?
You. But how? You left. You destroyed the device.
Did you think there was only one?
What the hell is going on here?
You must not free her.
Free her?
Juno dwells within these walls, awaiting release.
Oh, I bet.
I will explain. While we worked to save the world, she sought instead to conquer it. She used our machines to set her plans in motion. Divination through numbers. There is a pattern to existence. To comprehend the calculations is to tame time. This was my focus. And so I built the eye to aid us. But she turned it towards her own ends. When we discovered her treachery, we put a stop to it. And then we left. But first we called to you, that you might try again. We thought it would be safe with her gone. Now I see we were deceived. She survived, she endured, and then she began to work. For centuries, Tinia and I walked the world, hoping to rekindle the spark of civilization. We shared what we knew as best we could. We were not the only ones, but for all the power we wrought, still death would claim us. But before it did, I would have one last look to know if we had succeeded.
That's how you're here now?
I had hoped you might find this place and finish our work. But it is too late. You and the Templars squabbled over our refuse. You have wasted centuries, and so you have lost your chance. You cannot hope to stop the end now, Desmond. Only to survive.
She's lying! Only touch the pedestal and the world will be saved.
Better the world burn than she be loosed upon it.
Is that so? Show him then.
But he will not understand. It is complicated. It is...
Show me.
If you heed Minerva, the sun will have its way. The ground will crack and spit fire into the skies. All the world will burn. But this does not end the world, merely heralds its arrival. Darkness follows. Then you emerge, resolving to lay a foundation that such a tragedy does not befall the world again. You will become a symbol to those who survive. Hope, knowledge, determination. You will inspire them to rebuild, to thrive once more. And as the world heals, so too will humanity. But you are just a man, frail and mortal. You pass from the world, leaving behind only a memory. A legacy. You will be remembered first as a hero, later as a legend, and in time, as a god. It is the cruelest fate, to have written words that meant well, and see them made wicked and unwise. What was meant to encourage life, used instead to justify taking it. And so now you see that what was shall be again. So tell me, how is this better?
Because an evil god bitch isn't controlling the planet. That's how.
She would sacrifice you, sacrifice the world, for no other reason than to deny me vindication.
They will enslave your kind, Desmond. Is this not why you fight? Is
Yep.
this not why you came here?
Right.
To ensure more than just your race's future, but its freedom?
Yep.
What future? What freedom? Billions dead and the whole cycle begun anew? This world has known nothing but heartache and horror since we left it.
Our gift to them, and you'd see it all returned.
Enough!
You must not do this.
Whatever Juno's planning, however terrible it might seem today, we'll find a way to stop it. But the alternative, what you want, there's no hope there.
What?
If you free her, you'll be destroyed.
It will happen in an instant. There will be no pain.
You mustn't.
It's done, Minerva. The decision's made.
Ugh.
Consequences of this mistake are yours to live and die with.
You need to go. All of you. Now. Get as far away from here as you can. Come with us. We'll find another way. There isn't time. Son. You know it's true. It's already started. I need to do this now. So go. Go!
So, in one choice, they fuck up the entire point of Assassin's Creed! Everything that Minerva was trying to convince Desmond over that last moment, he says, fuck you. I never really understood the Assassin Order, obviously. Because now I'm gonna let some evil super god bitch out.
It's some sort of global aurora borealis.
God.
Anything like this before. Eyewitnesses describe electrical storms and erratic displays of unusual weather. Residents are being asked to remain inside and wait for geological surveys are now reporting seismic activity throughout the Ring of Fire.
How are they?
Eastern Canada is said to be experiencing the largest on record. Satellites and transformers are failing as increases in intensity. Worldwide reports of blackouts and
But, so this is why I hate this game even more. Like, I thought for sure that either the game was going to give us a choice, the player was going to get a choice,
to assess the full extent of the damage.
and maybe they would splinter off from there.
Worst is behind us. We'll be sure to bring you more as this story develops.
It is done. The world is saved. You played your part well, Desmond. But now it's time that I played mine.
Ugh. Anyway, so again, in one fell swoop, Desmond says fuck everything that the Assassins stood for. Freedom of mankind, how the whole thing started to begin with humans breaking free of the gods, those who came before. What does he do? He says, no. No. And of course, there's the alternative where you go back to essentially the Stone Age. Sure. That happens. But my god, at least evil god bitch isn't out. At least humans have a chance to get it right. They don't know that it's going to play over again. Just... the ending in general for the game from beginning to end was terrible. The way it ended for Connor really sucked. The way it ends with Desmond and the rest of the world sucks so bad. So very bad. I can't stand it. Because it spits in the face of everything. It doesn't make sense. I hate it. I hate it so badly. I don't know. By the way, these are going to be by far the longest credits, I think, in any Assassin's Creed game. Just an FYI. There's going to be plenty of time to rant and rave and be pissed. I hate that god-awful ending. And the real kicker with it is, okay, so that happened. Minerva? No, Juno. Juno's out. She's out. She's supposedly... At this point, I'm thinking that in the Assassin's Creed universe, the world is gone. The world's fucked. Because now it's all going right back to how it was when those who came before were in control, except worse. Since you're dealing with a Templar-like evil asshole with godly status powers. Anyway. But the kicker here is they kind of spit in the gamers' faces more in the later games, like with Rogue, Black Flag, and I'm talking about present day. Rogue, Black Flag, what little I played in Unity, because I can at least speak off of Black Flag and Black Flag and Rogue. They don't go much more into Juno at all. They bring up some little sub-race or subclass called the Sages. There's a little bit about that because they're important for some reason. But as far as Juno is concerned, like you like catch a sentence or two about her, and it's just, wait, why? Where'd she go? What is she doing? This doesn't make sense. It's just so terrible. Really, I just don't think... I honestly don't think that the writers knew what the fuck they were doing. I honestly don't. I don't think they knew at all what they had planned. They saw this simply as a way to continue the Assassin's Creed franchise going, I'm sure, because obviously in the other... if Desmond chose not to release her, yeah, there's no more Animus. But like I said, you could do side stories in between that. You know, it's like, that's Assassin's Creed 1, 2, Brotherhood, Revelation, and 3, of course. That's Desmond's story. You know, why not focus on someone else? Why not do that? They kind of do. They kind of do. In Black Flag, we'll see that we're playing... It's... Again, this is something I actually like about it. In Black Flag, we're playing as technically ourselves, since they never say the gender of the person who we are. We're just some Abstergo employee at that point. Yeah, sorry if I'm spoiling it for you, but yeah. But we play as that same employee in Black Flag and Rogue. As far as I know, that's like it. Because I don't think Unity and Syndicates are the same, but we'll see. But the problem with that is how for our present day protagonist in air quotes in Rogue and Black Flag, they never talk. They never really do anything except maybe... No, really, they don't really do anything, honestly. Not really. Nothing important, at least. Nothing on the level that Desmond and crew did. But that's just what I'm saying. They could have gone into that. Like, perhaps, we take on a new protagonist who's in the Animus. Like, the perfect candidate, honestly, is Daniel Cross. We heard a little bit about him, I think, in Revelations originally. And then, of course, here he is fleshed out in 3, although poorly. Really, really poorly he was fleshed out. But he would have been one of the best ones to have done. Because obviously, when he started freaking out, earlier he started spouting shit in German. And I know that he was put in the Animus at some point or another. And plus, one of the best things with him is he was a sleeper agent for the Templars, who obviously went into the Assassins and ended up killing a bunch of them and really crippling them in the present day. It would have been nice. It really would have been nice. But we're more than likely never going to see another bit with Daniel Cross, unfortunately. Especially now, because I've naturally, anytime there's talk about the next Assassin's Creed game, my ears perk up. From what I've heard, the next one's supposed to take place in Egypt, allegedly. And it's supposed to be the furthest one back in time yet, even further than Assassin's Creed 1, which is very, very interesting. But I feel like it is a good step. Mostly because everything that I've seen in Syndicate looks too hokey. Like, just the fact that there's zip lines and grappling hooks, it's just... No. This is Assassin's Creed. It's supposed to be fun to climb. Just make the climbing better. Don't puss out and give us the Batman stuff. That's weak. I already know I'm not going to enjoy that shit. But, oh well. But, again, hopefully that means, since the next big Assassin's Creed game will be so far back, ideally we won't have too many, gadgets, as it were. I'm really hoping a gun doesn't appear in it. I want this to almost roll all the way back. No, I do. I want it to roll back all the way, hard, to Assassin's Creed 1. Because you know what you had in Assassin's Creed 1? You had the swords, you had the throwing knives, you had the dagger, and you had your hidden blade. That's all you had. That's it. And you know what? I was tickled with that. I loved that shit. But then, obviously through the series, it just kept getting more and more crazy. Here's a gun. Here's a blow dart. Here's a fucking grappling hook. Jeez. Oh. All the Da Vinci stuff, too. Eesh. Anyway, bitching aside from that. And not to mention, hopefully with it being set in Egypt, it's going to give us a better understanding about the whole those who came before crap. And I'm really hoping they're not abandoning the present story. I just think that... From what I played of Unity, of the present day stuff, there is... It was really lackluster, because all I remember is a couple times I would come out of the Animus just to stare at some person through a screen who's on a computer talking to me, and it was the dumbest concept. It was just, especially how it started. It was like, hey, by accepting this, you're going to be an assassin now. Okay? And it's like, no, this is stupid. This isn't how the assassins work. So, again, what I'm hoping to see is, you know, no more stupid gimmick weapons. No more stupid gadgets. I mean, you can have good weapons. You just need to get clever and not stupid. That's the trick, you know? Just the hidden gun was neat at first, but God, it got overpowered, and it became one of those weapons that made the hidden blades in Assassin's Creed 2 pointless. So pointless. And again, if they can make the present day stuff, they can make the present day stuff interesting. The present day stuff in this game was very good. Very good. Just go further with it. Damn it. But God knows what we'll see. But that won't be until 2017, I believe. I'm sure we'll probably naturally we'll get leaks about it here and there. I mean, God, I think it leaked back when Unity came out or was coming out. Right. But I'm glad this one's finally off my table. Because otherwise, I do like the other ones so far. Black Flag, I like it a lot. Although, yeah, it's got problems too, but not as big as this. This one has. Rogue, I actually like Rogue a lot. Partly because we finally get an Irish one. We do. Aye, the Irish accent is truly terrible. I'm not even gonna try anymore. Just did. But we finally get an Irish type one, a potato eater. And not to mention what happens with that assassin and rogue is, I actually like it a lot. And it harkens back to Assassin's Creed 3, as does Black Flag a little bit. Just a little bit. But Black Flag, whenever we get to it, I'm going to have a hell of a time with it. I am going to enjoy the shit out of it. I'm thinking about it now. It's like, oh my god, just the parts where I'm on a little boat and I'm harpooning sharks and whales. It's fun. There's not one thing that's not fun in the game, except for all the tailing missions. Okay, yeah, except for that. Yeah. So naturally we've got, as far as what's coming up next for Assassin's Creed games, of course, we got Black Flag. I don't know about Freedom Cry. We might do it. We might not. I haven't touched that one myself. There's also maybe Liberation. Never played that one either. Just saw it. Saw it. I was like, yeah, it's kind of interesting. And then there's, of course, Rogue. So, at the very least, we'll be playing Black Flag and Rogue before we get to Unity. I'm slowly but surely finally catching up. And as for the Chronicle stuff, God, what else? I think Assassin's Creed Chronicles India came out, right? I don't know. I still haven't watched anything about it because I kind of want to stay clean, but at the same time, I think I'm just going to have to watch something to see if I'm even interested, because China got boring fast. It wasn't good. There were a couple little moments here and there, but the game overall just wasn't interesting at all. But again, on the bright side, I can stop bitching about this game. Finally. Because I honestly, I don't like complaining about games so much unless they deserve it, which this one does. But I don't like going on and on and on. Alas. It's just, and I complain about this one so much because I had, my expectations were outrageously high for it. Well, Shark, that's your fault then. At least a part of it is. Why you're so disappointed. Agreed. Totally agree. It is definitely my own fault. Oh, are we already almost done? Oh, cool. Hopefully. Yeah, we've got to be if they're showing us this. Yes. Oh, jeez. But, again, there were so many other things that they could have done better or right. I just hated that they didn't. Oh, well. Good God, these credits love to go on, don't they? I'm gonna have a finale episode of nothing but the damn credits! Huh. Here we go. Okay. Let's see. I don't remember if we got an extra scene or if it just boots us back to Connor. Let's... Oh, yep, Connor. 1783, Davenport, Olmsted. Look at that empty rack. You could disarm yourself there, pal. I think you can relax a little bit. There we go. Got some camera control. He's gonna take out the axe. His work is done. Yep, there we go. So that brings us back to here, just so naturally we can play around now. I know it's got that, all this is, I know very well, it is nothing. Absolutely nothing. Those pivots that we got a couple of throughout, that's what it is. We're just going to hear some weird voices from above say something of, oh, well, blah, 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 blah. It's just absolutely nothing important. Nothing at all. So I'm not even going to bother. Yeah. But anyway, guys, so that is Assassin's Creed 3, guys. We are finally done. I'm so happy. Oh, man, guys. So I don't know what's next. It's more than likely not going to be Black Flag. But who knows? I don't have my 4th slot planned. Obviously the one taking up this slot. But anyway, guys. Naturally, thank you guys so much for watching my minnows. And I will catch you in the next one, guys. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye. Say bye, Connor. They've never seen you again.